What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eli Curry, and I'm here with
PXG iRedman.
pulling the double duty as we go on through to the second round of Pools to Beat Block.
Yep.
So we are, of course, here at the Mix Up Monthly, the Proving Grounds Chicago Series.
Now we can't even begin commentary until we talk about my
man.
boy at DreamHack
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
putting on in the premiere event. I was explaining to Zach in the box that like a lot of the times when you see people who get like their first opportunity to do a premiere event, you kind of see them, you know, and they always do good, but it's just like you kind of see the nerves and stuff.
Right.
It looked like you had been doing premiere events the entire time. Like your banter with James Chen was just phenomenal.
Bro,
everything.
We spent that Friday, a lot of us just kicking it, and I got to know him personally. So when we got on the camera, I was just like, yo, let's just have fun. You know what I'm saying? So,
And it looked fun, man. I was proud.
good job, man. Shout out to that crew, man. That was a lot of fun working with them. But right now, we got Zach in the box going to work up against Lux. Lux playing Laura, one of the truest new generation. These kids ain't even double impact old. I'm talking about.
The Street Fighter Ultra. Street Fighter Ultra old. There's been a lot of Lords today, actually.
Yeah, she pretty, you know. It's nice.
All right, and as Zach was telling me that he did switch to Colleen as well.
He found a warm place with the ice cream. It's looking pretty clean, actually, as we've been practicing and playing down in Indiana. Keep the pressure going here.
Oh, okay, nice defense. Oh!
It was actually late when Lux pressed the button. Before throw take it.
And good stuff from Zach.
I feel like Colleen and some of Akuma's development have really ushered in an era of movement.
Right.
Very, very fluid and sometimes confusing options for characters. And in Season 1, it was pretty simple to figure everybody out. That was one of the big complaints about the game, right? Everything's kind of straightforward and simple. A character like Colleen, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what me and Zach were talking about, especially with the discovery of the new characters and just how they're more freeform.
Yes.
If you look at like, especially the Season 2, the latter Season 1 characters, like Ibuki's more freeform, Colleen is definitely more freeform, and Akuma is as well.
Yeah, extremely diverse characters. You're going to be coming back to the days where you have to go look up YouTube videos and find out 4 or 5 options. As Zach has to take his controller out and then plug it back in because it may or may not be 8 minutes before the set is over, and he cannot risk a timeout.
Now, that usually happens when a PlayStation update first happens, and then Brooks has to patch it, so you don't have to do that, or is it always like that?
That is for the multi-boards. Okay. Well, I guess, actually, to be fair, since a hitbox usually does use that board, that it is also in there, but Zach actually has to do it all the time. He mentioned that like it sucks when he's in trainer mode because he got to take a break every 8 minutes.
All right.
Right now, Lux got a little bit started, but he's not clearly comfortable. His offense is not flowing very cleanly.
All right.
He's gonna catch a chill. Ooh, that's a mean reset. That was a reset,
yeah.
You know what that reset is? I've seen you wake up with suboptimal buttons on wake up. You're not doing wake up stand jab. You're not doing wake up EX. So I'm just going to neutral jump because whatever you're doing got way too much recovery.
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't convert that into the rest of the stuff. Okay, nice whip punish.
And you can definitely see where Lux has been learning from. He had GLB, has been doing some after-school training. Literally, it's like after school. Part of the program. A couple of guys are returning from there. Lux is one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can clearly see like where he's trying to apply a fundamental style, but it's just not quite to that level of fluidity.
All right, and this is gonna kill.
Alright, in the chat, let me know if you've actually seen this critical art before in a match. I guarantee you've never seen a kill.
You know what? Yeah, because most of them use the meter for something else. That's right. That's actually right. I don't think I've seen that in tourney.
It's like at this point, it's like Bison's critical art. Like you just don't see Bisons have free bars anymore because they got a whole bar full of +2s. Why would they actually do that?
Right. Oh my God. And that Diablo Bison, like that match was hard to watch.
Very.
He had it. He literally had it right there. And then he dropped it. And then just like Shazam just ran away with it.
So you know what that means that happened is everybody that was in our car, with the exception of one person who hasn't played the game in a month because he's been, he got promoted, he's been moving out. So you know the real life stuff, the stuff out of the game, you kind of just like, I ain't playing right now.
Right.
He went on to everybody else in the car. Diablo Bison, David Ace, Eli Curry. 17, 17, 17. Just lined up and lose his finals.
Oh, did you?
Balling.
All of you?
All of us.
Wow.
So who is Indiana? 17th. That's what we got to say today. I feel pretty embarrassed. I had this shirt out right now.
That's crazy. That's gonna be a salty car ride home a little bit.
Nah, it's gonna be honey butter fried.
Oh, you
I'm
think?
gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. I'm not behind the wheel.
He said,
I'm gonna be honey buttered up and sleep.
You know what? I'm going to bed.
But ultimately, I gotta say, I think it is a good thing. You know that
Right.
ends up happening because it's the development of scenes. You want to see stronger scenes, regardless.
Yes,
it's
absolutely.
Very, very nice as a traveling player to come through and feel like, yeah, I'm gonna make top 8, top 16. I might play this guy or this guy at some point and be all right. But like, stronger scenes make for better matches, and you know. The Hado actually says it a lot. You know, the rising tide, it lifts all boats. So,
yep,
even though I drowned into this high tide,
right.
we'll be back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. I got to watch some YouTube videos and figure out how to play neutral, I guess. That's how that works.
or just jump, attack, demon flips or something. I don't know. He did a lot of demon flips, dog. I was looking like, you know what's funny? I knew where you were coming from because I've had that struggle fighting. No, I played Chris Hugh online, and he kept demon flipping me. And I was like, I got to be able to challenge this. He just kept doing it. I ended up beating him because I jumped, because I know what he wanted to demon me because he was streaming. You just want to show off for the viewers. So that's what you get, Chris Hugh.
You hit the sniper button?
Hold that. I didn't even hit the sniper button, but I know whenever he plays his streams now. Because
Okay.
sometimes I do watch his streams. So I know I'm just like, he always goes for the demon. He went for it like 3 times. I was like, you're not going to demon me. I will die before you demon me. And he just went for it, and I was like, yeah, you took the L. But that demon flip can be a doozy.
Yeah, you have to it's quickly moving to a point where you're going to have to actually sit down with the game again and research.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, for a lot of players, I would say the vast majority of players, to be completely honest with you, like that aspect of it because it gives you something to do.
Oh, absolutely.
I have to see with the 2.1 patch coming later this month, you know, and obviously in the beta, honestly, a lot of people are going to be there to see if characters are getting pulled along with that, or if it is just, as you mentioned, the Kolins, the Akumas, your Ibukis.
Right.
To some extent, Balrog, although I think he's pretty straightforward still, but with tap charge,
I don't know. There's nothing straightforward about him other than he hits hard. Like
he punch straight.
It's just like you be like, okay, tap's not hit invincible, and then you watch Shine get hit for 70% and die. You're just like, I thought he did the right thing, didn't he?
You've never seen a boxer punch somebody and they explode?
Oh, I've seen it more than I think I should have. Like, that's becoming a theme now. It's just like, oh, he's going to get... You know what's crazy? When you think about, like, in Street Fighter 4, you would rarely see someone get caught with something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like a fully charged 30-second tap into death. In this game, I almost expect it. I forget the name of the Japanese rod who literally, every replay you see, he's losing, and he hits someone with a tap, and then they die.
I'm pretty sure that's Iwate, right?
Iwate, yes.
The number one player.
The number one player. Like, every time I watch his replay, you be like, oh, he finally finna lose. Nope, he hit him. They died. Just like, man, that happened quick. I don't know, it just happened.
I would want to say it's ridiculous, but it's just how it goes.
It's just how it goes. That's
it's
the
a
nature
comeback
of the
factor
game.
that's inherent to the character. And speaking of that factor, we've got, oh wait, Sacco's playing Balrog. You know what? There's no Ken players. You're right. It's okay.
Yeah.
There's
Which
no
I was trying to talk to Zach about. I don't understand. I don't know. I feel like Ken still got some juice. I don't think he has as much juice as he had in Season 1.
He might, but is the juice in boxing gloves?
It's not in boxing gloves.
Invincible? Are they in mirrors?
They are not.
E4B. Okay.
Look at that. Already a tap.
Now, you already got 3 at like 95 seconds. Like, you're ready. Against E4B. Is that Classico? That looks like Classico. I might be wrong.
Okay. Nice use of the V skill to get that fireball. Gets the EX dash. Has him in the corner. Okay, in the back door now. This is where Sacco has the opportunity to get some dirt going.
Absolutely. I can't believe I forgot, but Urian is also definitely one of those characters. Oh, that's a light punish, bro.
Yeah. Okay, I guess the hit this is gonna kill. Nice. Good stuff from El Sacco.
He's a measured tap. Sacco's got to get a much better punish off of that block. That's a blocked uppercut. That's nice, actually. Catches the neutral jump.
Ooh, nice walk back.
In there. Okay,
this is a meter for the extra damage.
Block that again.
Oh, there we go. And there we go.
Now the rocks is coming off. Ow, ow. Saves the meter. He's going to get another stand right now.
Oh, nice block on that overhead, but still gets caught. But a very small punish.
Good check again by Sacco into the...
Oh, nice there. And actually, interesting fact, Brian F actually displayed that EX shoulder in the mirror. Brian can up punch through that.
True.
And kill. When I saw that, I'm like, what?
Why he died though?
Yeah.
Apologies, that is Sacco playing Urian. Yeah. And there's also when Urian does the towards medium punch, and he kind of punches through the body. They can make that meaty, but if your character has a 3-frame jab, that is still your turn.
Right.
The challenge.
Oh, okay. Ooh, just the back. That looked like a far reach.
Narrowly missed the overhead.
Oh, feel like he could have got a better punish, but he got something. Oh, there we go. Here's the dirt coming.
He throws it up. Oh,
he messed it up.
And then walked him away from the base.
How bold of you, sir. How bold of you.
Wake up, Crouch Fierce. Let's go see headbutt, maybe, right? Go on there. Power up. It's good. E4BL does have the chip on deck. There it is. Yep, no way out.
Yep, and he actually pressed jab.
Couldn't do it during the block stream because Sacco had V-gauge, but as soon as that ends and you're just -2, like...
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. All right, El Sacco takes first game. No, not El Sacco, I'm sorry.
E4BL.
E4BL takes the first game. El Sacco looking at some notes.
An era of special moves and names I do not recognize.
Yep.
This is good. That means growth.
Absolutely. Actually, it's funny. Me, Mike Panda and Spriggan were in the corner, and he looked at me. He was like, "Do you know these people?" I was like, "I don't know anybody," which is a good thing. So good luck. I guarantee you, someone in here is a killer.
Just waiting, yo.
Yep.
Actually, the winners of my pool, Tatsuko, coming from online. He's actually a really high-ranked online player.
Oh, okay.
He's coming down out of Wisconsin. So that's the third player they sent down to make it out of pools.
Yeah.
Brian F and Because of Batman.
Man, Because of Batman isn't here this month, is he? I didn't see him.
I didn't see Brian F for Cool Kid either, but they might have stepped in while I was washing off the salt.
Okay. You can punish. Oh, a punish. There you go. Ah, too far out for the down tiers.
I like E4BL's neutral. I like the measured pace. It definitely seems like he is comfortable playing the charge character archetype. See right there, putting chip on at safe ranges, safe distances, and trying to check with his smash. Oh no.
Oh, gets the hit. Oh, not like this. Okay.
Well, got it. Okay.
That could have been a yeah. I was like, is that double KO?
Round 2.
Both bars were just red.
Yeah. Okay, nice DX dash punch.
Right to the corner.
He uses that crouch first a lot, it seems like.
Right, like at first I thought he missed the headbutt, but it feels like Sacco just believes that crouch fist is a wake up button. And I mean, if it works, then it is, you know.
Oh,
big
nice.
game.
Ah, yep, dropped it.
Oh, that.
Both players are kind of missing punishes right now. Okay, nice. Van Fierce. Throws him out of the corner. That was a defensive throw. He wasn't too sure. Okay, gets the hit.
Now we're going to get the Aegis. Wow, to the sweep.
Oh,
Fierce?
oh my God.
He said, you know what, you going to keep waking up with it? Well, as soon as you dash through this curtain.
Yep, here you go.
So you know, you're definitely the type of dude who's got a curtain up in his room. You know what I mean? He steps through it every day. As soon as he woke up, stepped to the curtain.
Yep.
Ball Rike's on the other end with a crouch fierce.
Okay, big damage.
Uppercut. Wait for it.
Oh, nice walk back. Shimmy, shimmy, yow. Just a hit dash punch.
God, get the bust off your chest. Sacco's got to make it work now. His winner's
nice
life is
overhead.
at stake. So far,
Super. Nah, I'm not too sure about that. That's a lot of research to give away right there.
Oh, no cancel into a second mirror though.
And just like that.
All right.
And El Sacco falls against E4BL. Another rod. So at least that's at least 2 rods we've seen.
The Tap King is in the building.
You know, he won that pretty honest. Usually when you see Rog, you just have this bad taste in your mouth, like, can't believe you won like that. But that was pretty honest.
Yeah.
El Sacco, you know, he made some bad decisions with meter usage and some of his wake-up options.
It definitely looked like he's coming around to playing Urian on you know, after coming around. And he'll mention that Street Fighter V, I think it's one of the first time or early in his competitive playing career. So a character switch, you know, basically what is his very first character switch. It's good that he stuck with Urian the entire time. That's one thing that I would suggest. If you are somebody who's switching characters, stick with that switch character. There's a reason why you want to pick him.
Exactly.
You know?
And you want to give it a chance to flourish because a lot of the times people make like switch characters in the match like after they lose because it's just like, I'm salty, I want to win.
Right.
Just like those losses help you learn, and figuring it out how to adjust to approach those matchups helps you in the long run. It makes you, with that new character, learn a lot faster.
Yeah. It's a necessary development because it's a marathon. You know, it's not a sprint. Even though, of course, we are part of the Red Bull series, so you know this is week 2 now of a 3-week season essentially, concerning the preseason. So, you know, this is about that chance.
Exactly.
This is about that tournament. But if you're somebody like Sacco, you didn't make top 16 or top 8 in the first week.
Right.
You know,
this is an opportunity to practice and train. Might as well rock it out and see how it does.
Speaking of somebody who's actually in a pretty good look for that those points, Eric C. Who put a very surprising top 3 finish on the board.
Yes, he did. I was very fortunate and happy to get to watch him play last month, and he shocked me a little bit because I was unfamiliar. I've just heard the stories, the myth of Eric C.
He beat Dogura, he did well at Combo Breaker, all right. But you know when she say you don't see him yet, you're like, okay.
Right, you're just like, he probably. No, but he's 100% real.
Are we getting the dance? No, Eric C looks like he's going to rock with Fong against Mike Panda's Laura. Now, I'm going to take a wild guess because I've literally never seen Panda play Street Fighter V. That Mike Panda is actually trying to play Brazilian Apple.
I mean,
you know, we know a lot of able players that play Laura. Obviously, 801 Strider,
absolutely.
himself also.
You know what's funny? I had to basically yell at him to pick her. Because he's trying to play the game, he doesn't like it. He actually plays Geek as well. I'm just like, dog, there's no reason for you not to play Laura because she kind of fits your mentality with Abel in Street Fighter 4. So he was actually playing earlier against Spriggan. He did okay, but he's still figuring it out. But this is Eric C, so.
This is a very, very, very high-level first test. I already saw the cross-light kick and the cross-light punch confirmed. That's a very important maneuver for Laura. I have to hold his speed. He actually gave up that turn. Juan doesn't really have to give that up against Laura.
Now, is this matchup how it is with most of Juan's matchup? Once Laura gets in, she can kind of do whatever?
Yeah, she has to be a bit more nice. But Eric C he's shown he's ready for that last month.
Yep.
And this month, like, he's not going to let you just EX through.
Exactly. Nah.
Especially if the cloud's already down. I think it's a little bit more difficult for Laura to stay right on top of Fong because he has EX and reversal options that are striking vulnerable. Obviously, she's got very strong grapple, so it's still heavily biased in her favor. But one of the things that you can see Eric C is doing is that the neutral response can be very, very measured.
You're right. Okay, and Mike gets the command grab, and Eric C just backdashes.
Test Panda, try to see, like, how clean are you going to be when you do acquire those knockdowns? How fluid is the next step? How honest are you going to keep me?
Oh, nice jump in. This one fine. Not the most damaging, but it's the poison. And Eric C doing an amazing job.
I was actually a beautifully spaced sequence from him when he put the cloud up, threw the fireballs up, and was basically just telling, Mike, you have to throw fireballs right here, right? And secretly, I'm in jump range where if you throw that fireball, it doesn't matter if it's level 1 or you try to charge it, I'm just going to kill you. And if Panda did not throw a fireball, he was instead sitting at a projectile deficit, he wasn't going to be able to move forward.
Yep.
I really like watching Eric C's Fong, man. I feel like he's definitely putting the craftiness of the character that a lot of people were drawn to into play. Good check on the stand medium kick. That is -2.
Ooh, gets the crush counter. And gets the stun. Let's see what he gets off of this.
Oh, the meaty stun? Okay, I like it. There you go.
I can't wait to see how he performs at Combo Breaker this year. I think he's gonna do good. I'm definitely gonna be rooting for him. Right now, and Mike is still trying to figure it out. You can see that there's absolutely some unfamiliarity along with fighting this matchup with Laura.
And if he looks back at this, I give him some free advice. That V-reversal, come up off of it. If you are blocking these normals, come up off of that. Because the thing about those two hitters is that, yes, they're going to remain very, very plus against Laura at all times, but they're also almost all V-reversal punishers. So you can reset neutral and gain swing control. What? He's a bird, too?
Nice block.
And another one.
And Mike Panda. Whew, that was sick. The warm up jab critical art.
Jab. Oh, I got this confirmed. Don't worry about that.
That was a statement of dominance. That was I'm in your head. This is gonna hit.
You know what?
So sure.
We're going to call that a tweet combo.
You call it a tweet combo?
That's a tweet combo because he just hit. He said, flap, flap, I'm a bird. He started dropping bombs on him.
He definitely got the verified blue check for that one because that was nice. All right, so Mike Panda.
Speaking of verification.
Oh, my God.
We got the man.
Okay, and I just want to point this out. My pick, I called it.
You did.
Now, I'm going to indulge y'all for a little bit.
Go ahead, feel yourself right
now. Last month, we did a Red Bull interview.
Right.
And I talked about the sleeper scientist who I thought was going to make the biggest splash this season. And I picked Brian F. Now, he won last month.
Yes.
Feeling myself. So, I have my little home Discord, with me and my homies that I play all my games with. And I told him, I'm a prophet because I called this. Do you know the hell I got? Because it was like, you picked the wrong player to win? And I'm just like, yeah. And they just like, oh my God, so the sky is blue as well. You're a prophet. I'm just like, yo, you still got to play with the character and be of a certain level to make it work.
Because, he's not the only Balrog in the world.
He's not the only Balrog in this region.
Not even the only strong one as well.
Exactly. Shout out to Shaqzam. So I just want to point this out. I told him he was going to win. He didn't believe me. I believed him.
You know what he said? He said, not only am I going to win this one, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly to California. Nobody's going to know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to fly to California and not tell anybody. I'm going to tweet out 2 pictures. It'll be one of me chilling on the couch, and the next one's going to be after I beat Chris G.
Yep.
Said, I beat Chris G 7 games in a row. Then I spotted him 7 games in a row. Then I spotted him another game. Then another game. And then I won.
And then I run it back. I run it back on him.
I'll do that. You know what? Then I'm going to go to DreamHack.
Oh, I'm going to DreamHack.
And I'm going to be smug. And did you see him hit him? He hit us all with that wing.
Oh, did you see the wing?
He hit him with the.
The wing made me excited and uncomfortable. All right, because it's just like, yo.
I wasn't ready to feel that way.
Because it felt like he was looking at me.
He was. But you know what? That's the prophecy fulfilled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's just a student of the game. He read the scrolls. He knows.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Alex Noah.
Yeah, Alex Noah.
A.K.A.
Who's trying? Yep.
I don't want to say his AKAs because he doesn't like those names anymore. I'm just going to say Alex Noah.
Alex doesn't care about any of that stuff. He's trying to take his soul right now with some Urian.
Boy, he just stepped up, said color 1 default Urian.
Yeah.
That's how you know he coming for business.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he did. Andres played Chun-Li in Season 1, so he's trying to follow the enthusiasm of the tier list, but I am not entirely sure how comfortable he is with Urian. And the answer to that question against Brian F probably needs to be very. Although I should note that even though Brian F did take out Smug at DreamHack, he was eliminated by Zogger Urian. So the character's very capable. It's just not capable of much while you're in here. Ow. Stacking up White Life, Buzz Frame, stacking up Beater. Putting you right here. Ooh. Confirms in the straights. And the confirm off the meaty.
Brian F has just been elevating his gameplay each time you see him participate in the tournament. Ooh, nice. Gets the crush counter. Ooh, gets the small step forward. It gets the crouch fears. Big damage.
It's once again right back in the corner. It's just been 15 seconds since the match started. There's been no micro walks back from Brian F. It's a very decisive, I don't care if you own this bank, I'm robbing the bank. Get in here.
Oh, that's so good.
The fist in the mouth.
And Brian F, dominating fashion, takes that first game fast. You can tell he's looking to win every month.
Oh, yeah.
Every single month.
He does have a very, he'll be one of the most modest, humble guy is about his ability, right? Like, he's got a full-time job that he really loves. Happy to compete on his side job as a hobby. But he takes the preparation and the playing of the game the way that a winner does. And because of that, he's so consistent. Oh. I'm afraid to talk while Alex Noah is just over here afraid to press buttons. I feel like I'm going to get hit because I tried to say something.
All right. Oh! Goes for the reset.
Oh, that's not nice.
Even the crowd is just like, come on, man. Brian F. on match point. Oh, he catches them with, okay, nice wake up from Alex Noah. Oh, this man whip punished a stand short. All right, and if you guys can't tell, on the third commentator of the day has finally arrived.
Oh, yes.
Mrs. Cool Kid. She's in the building.
For the MMO and the guys like me, I grew up with a lot of video games. That is the area of effect commentator. It goes out in a direct range.
And look, it works.
It
works. Like, think of an MMO. Like when you have a support character that buffs you, she buffs the players that she's rooting for.
Oh yeah, and that shout recharge is very fast.
Yep.
Alex Noah, just like that, he is showing a lot of life. Jump fist right there to meet him in the air.
Okay, nice. And Alex Noah,
hey,
telling you the buff works. Okay, nice reverse from Brian F.
Back to the neutral, but Brian F is at a significant life deficit. He doesn't really have much of a comeback factor right now. Outside of, well, you know what? Let me shut up. Just look at where it's at now. He's very much a comeback factor.
Oh my God, nice.
Oh,
nice.
Oh,
this is going to be death, and Brian F.
Okay, but can we talk about how not only did he confirm it, that wasn't even like light dash punch. That was like medium. Like,
yeah, that
he
was
was cocking back from close range and it's still combo.
Yeah.
That's when you go like, hey, man, I know I'm not the best at this game. There's guys who take this a lot more seriously. I'm not going to miss 20 or 30 damage because I don't know what could happen to me if I do that. Can I get medium dash punch out of anything? What does that work into?
All right, and so Brian F is going to move on to winners. And up next, we're going to have Cool Kid, Wade Cool Kid, mind you, one of the strongest players in the region, going up against Cold Pipe.
This is like round 2, if not round 1. Like, this is early in that pool.
And now, actually, you know, and me and Zach talked about this, because Cool Kid and GLB didn't perform as well last month. You know, they're not, you know, typically we see them towards, you know, the later end have to possibly run into each other.
I think Zach in the Box versus GLB is like a top 16 winners match.
Right.
3 or 4 times over.
Exactly. So, you know, they just fall anywhere in the bracket.
True. And Cool Kid himself only coming in 5th, you know, last month. While a very impressive result, obviously, you know, stronger than a lot of players, it doesn't necessarily create a pool where you have to avoid players like GLB and Zach in the Box, even if they hadn't ranked very well. So, you know, that upset that we mentioned that strengthened the whole scene is going to create more matches like this where, you know, Cold Pipe, he's put some very real fear in hearts.
He almost beat Brian F last month. That was a close game. Now, what I will say, though, is he is going to have his hand full because this is possibly going to be Rashid Geef. And Rashid can definitely be a nuisance.
He over here. He over there. You know what the problem is? See, Geef, he learned how to do the SPD, right? Spinning power driver. He was wrestling with a bear. Had a grip on the bear, got picked up by a tornado, right? And he just was like, hey, you know, I can still power drive this bear while we up here. I know how to do this in real life now, right? Just know how to do it general. So he was probably wrestling when Rashid was flying over the country.
Yep.
Because this is the man who makes tornadoes.
Absolutely.
So I don't know how you beat somebody with tornado moves and they make tornadoes, and then it's not gonna make a tornado.
Nah. It ain't gonna happen.
I'm fooling. In reality, Rashid just moving around way too dang fast. Got way too many dang setups. But Geef himself, you know, was emblematic of that Season 1 mentality, even moving forward right now, where it's not a lot to what Geef is doing. It's not very, very in-depth. You can probably watch, you know, some very high-level Geefs play 5 or 6 matches and understand. But we're not even, okay, I was gonna say, we're not even gonna get
right, right. I thought you were picking out like, what?
So, you know, but it's still a guess. It's still very, very challenging. And it looks like Cool Kid is locking in a Rashid right away. We're not going to get any of the
The wrestling match, the WWE match.
Nah.
So
also, for those of y'all who go to tournaments and feel awkward, watch what Cool Kid did right there. That is exactly how you handle that situation. When you go fists, stay fists. Don't swap.
Yep. All right, and Cool Kid going up against Cold Pipe.
The macho green Randy Lego piece.
Okay, nice anti.
He has a new juggle, a new property, a new thing every single time I see him. Cold Pipe, meanwhile, with one headbutt and an SBD, has put this kind of close.
Okay, nice confirm right there.
There's a dash up and then a jump. We have definitely seen Cold Pipe hit a V reversal and then dash 2 or 3 times to catch them as they backdash. And Cool Kid now has shown them twice.
Yep, that he's backdashing. Okay, and Cool Kid is just keeping this a very grounded game. Not afraid to use meter, and he's not running. That's another thing that a lot of players have to be aware of when fighting against Beast. You don't run, you hold your ground. There's a difference. You don't want to push yourself into the corner, and then he gets one hit on you, and now the whole round may potentially be over. Oh, but this is gonna hurt.
Right into the critical arm.
He's wasting no time. That hurt.
And it just, as you mentioned, if Cool Kid was a bit closer for that EX spinning mixer attempt to anti-air, he would have gotten it. But you mentioned he walked himself a little bit out of the range, but now there's not a lot Cold Pipe can do here. Eventually, he actually did find a button out there. I'd be confused.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
And a stun.
And a stun. Cool Kid. He's gonna close it out?
No.
No, not quite.
Show the overhead once. Oh, he's flexing everything!
And Cold Pipe.
Say it with your chest.
Cold Pipe.
He said, I flex 1, I flex 2, flex 3, I flex you. My gosh.
Cold Pipe is always good for that.
Absolutely. The jump jab. Yo, clip that. Let's get that on the highlight reel. Trying to catch Wave Kid, Cool Kid, because Cool Kid is showing him he is going to backdash every time he gets hit by a vehicle, right?
Okay, he gets the jump in.
Oh, the big jump over.
Okay, this is confirmed.
Started taking
good damage.
Right to the corner.
Oh, he wakes up with it.
XSBD, and then a regular throw attempt. That's a new development out of Cold Pipe. Oh, the big stop and the jump in.
Oh, it doesn't kill.
He only needs one more. As you can hit a shot going out, Joy's trying to enhance it, but Cool Kid literally only needs to get tapped one time for Cold Pipe to go up 1-0.
Okay, and Cold Pipe is playing this so smart.
There it is.
Oh, and Cold Pipe takes game number 1.
Hey, yo, something in the water, bro.
Hey.
Something in the water.
This month is not having it. This season, not having it.
You better have come with something sick. And it's one of those things, Cold Pipe, you know, he's just gonna know.
Yeah, and just like that.
And I'm glad Cold Pipe knows, because I don't know. What is on his mind?
Okay, Cool Kid wakes up with it.
And it's looking so much, right? Like classic Cool Kid matches, right? He's pushed the corner, he's blocking, getting his punish here. Running very good offense right now. 1, 2.
Oh! And Cool Kid.
That's what I mentioned. Cool Kid has shown he's going to do that, but it's how many?
All right.
But Cold Pipe's got that situation on deck 2 more times. And he's not out of the life lead.
Ooh. Okay. Nice
little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too low of a risk.
And Cool Kid's holding his ground, doing a good job.
Right here. Cold Pipe trying to catch him hold up. Either of those heavy normals had hit Cool Kid trying to get out. That would have been V-trigger.
And Cool Kid just staying patient, not trying to commit too much. Because one hit can change it. Oh! Uh-oh.
You said one hit? What about one throw?
Oh my God, the delay. The delay in that EXDP.
He actually said, if you are about this command grab life, take me now. This is coming out of him in round 2?
Yeah.
Is that where we're at? I'm getting blown up by Akumas. We got Brian F getting pushed by Urians.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Empty jump short.
Cool Kid definitely look like he's establishing a bit more of a rhythm.
Uh-oh.
There's 1, there's 2. It looks like Cole Pipe honestly doesn't want to believe he's going to keep going, right? Like, he's like, you're not going to
go for the reset. Go for the reset.
Oh!
Oh, he actually challenged that.
You can definitely critical our opponents.
Yeah.
And Cold Pipe now with the life lead doesn't have to come off the middle of the screen. Jig jump in, but he missed the critical art. It's still a great situation for Cold Pipe.
Ooh, Cold Pipe tried to dash up EX something. Okay, and Cool Kid bringing this back slowly.
Still doesn't have the life lead, but the projectile, if he can land a couple, will get him in position. Very close now. Nice. There is the whip punish. Checking the dashes.
Oh, and Cool Kid doing an amazing job. He got a view reversal. Oh, no. No. And good stuff. See, I thought he could have view reversed with that.
Well, it's an issue against Rashid specifically. His super is active for a very long time.
Okay.
So it'll eat up a lot of the invincibility that characters have. But more than that, that just wasn't even a block string. So you can't even view reversal. And I wonder if Geef could have backdashed that. Maybe some other characters could have left in that situation. But it certainly looked like a very developed bit of character knowledge from Cool Kid. Other flex. That's a lot of white life to give up to that combo.
Oh, gets to confirm. Nice stuff for Cool Kid. The Cold Pipe just trying to get something to go right now. Okay. Now, what I would notice is Cool Kid on those closer jumpings hasn't been used to stand short to try and challenge it. And that's probably because he's aware that Geef kind of stuffs that.
And just as you see right there, as you mentioned, the EX spinning mixer come out.
Okay. Cold Pipe trying to make something happen. Ooh, trade.
Cool Kid looking so good right now, but it only takes a little bit. Nice chase down.
Nice. And it caught him at the very tip.
Swag surfer.
Very
in the air.
much so.
I'm with it.
All right, and now Cool Kid is on match point.
Okay, with that beard, can we get Samurai Geef now? Capcom, I hope you saw that. Snake Eyes, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and win Capcom Pro Cup.
Yep.
Or Itabashi, somebody.
Right, someone.
Give me that costume.
Oh! It's the reset into the bear grab.
Oh! One more will do it.
Oh, and he gets out of there. Good stuff from Cool Kid.
And I wonder if Cold Pipe has noticed this, but Cool Kid is giving up Wake Up STD. If Cold Pipe is about to take this round, that in combo.
And we are on match point.
Cold Pipe with full critical art. He just got 500 laying around the house.
Yes, he does.
Oh my gosh. Cold Pipe's jumps have been nearly immaculate. Cool Kid's had to spend meter to anti-air them and is losing far more on the successful ones. Big, this will be the corner. No. Cashed out for damage in that corner carry. You'll always know when the Rashid wants damage over. He's caught another one. Double roundhouse. Chase, chase, chase. Oh my God.
And it looks like Cool Kid's a little bit scared right now.
Certainly got to be. You've been the favorite for how long, and Cold Pipe just seems locked in. Is that it? That was it. Hey, I just found 500 on the floor bar. Look for some more for me. Find some more damage. No. There it is! He took it. One more. No. Cool Kid won't give it up. Back throw. Big damage, but the tornado was gone. This is all Cool Kid. And he got hit with a cross jab. Cold Pipe in the Geef Nation sent Cool Kid to loser second round.
This is definitely an upset of the ages. And
I just heard somebody say, come to the weekly. That's what it's like right now?
No, no, no.
Wow.
What an upset.
So on the ride over, a lot of people, we were talking about Pool B1, right? The pool of death, the pool of death. Because it is, legitimately. You also have one of Chicago's other finest players, GOB. You have one of the most, the youngest players of real renown, Zach in the Box.
Yeah.
And obviously, Cold Pipe got something to say.
The OG.
What?
The OG.
What?
The OG took out Cool Kid.
So, for those of you who are maybe new to the Chicago Proving Ground scene, maybe you saw me at DreamHack. Hey, by the way, thank you all so much for the wonderfully warm reception. Cool Kid was a shoo-in for top 3.
Oh, absolutely.
All throughout season 1, right?
Yep.
If he showed up, we just assumed he was in there.
Yep.
He's gone to losers now in back-to-back tournaments, and this one is in
Yep.
pools.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I feel like a Smash player right now. Like that shouldn't have happened. He shouldn't have lost that early in the bracket. But you know what it is? Go ahead.
This is what it is.
Let him know.
This is what it is.
I need to take a breath.
New season, new game, new hunger. See, people thought it was like a one-off. When Red Bull Proving Grounds first came out, they're like, oh, this is nice for this year.
I like that, yeah.
It's nice. This is cool. They didn't expect the repeat.
No.
This is like Drake's back-to-back after Charged Up. We got Charged Up first season. This is back-to-back. You got to come with everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said earlier, when we came in the venue and Spriggan was like, who are these people? And I was like, I don't know. You got to be ready now. Mind you, Lewis, Cold Pipe, is the OG. We know Lewis. But did we know him to beat Cool Kid?
I didn't know that. I ain't know nothing about it. Did
maybe
you know
that's
about, you a prophet. You supposed to know about
and
it.
maybe that's on us because we saw him almost be Brian Neff last month. So we should have known that he was real and capable back then.
I'm afraid.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not afraid. I'm very excited. This is I'm afraid because as a player, if I'm still playing and I'm not behind these cameras, this safe black couch right here where no harm can befall you, right?
Yeah.
It's easy to be hype about this. But I'm thinking about coming out in these brackets.
Oh, no.
We got these demons.
I'm nothing but excited because
Woo.
I don't enter these things. I'm a simpler man. So I just commentate. So that was amazing. And Cool Kid, he's not one to get so flustered once he's in losers bracket.
Ooh.
He'll probably fight all the way back. And depending on, remember, GLB is still in that pool, I believe.
No.
Or is it in a different pool?
I just got the hidden chat update. Zach in the Box put GLB into losers off stream. So that match we just saw was actually winner semis. And I think that is still round 2, but they are a bit smaller pool.
So did you hear that stream? I don't know if you guys heard that. Zach in the Box put GLB in losers. And what's funny is me and Zach in the Box was joking. He was like, there's a lot of killers in our pool, GLB, this, and that. And he was like, and Zach in the Box? He said it like he didn't know. He wasn't sure, and we laughed about it. But maybe he was trolling me. He was sure about it. So good stuff to Zach in the Box. So we have Cool Kid and GLB and losers in pools.
Actually, and a hidden killer who apparently fell to GLB, Rob TV, who I'm hoping is able to make some
Zach
static.
told me about that, yeah.
He's coming out of Columbus, and he's done very well. This would have been a pretty good shot for him, but you know what? This ain't the day unless you came with 100% of your stuff.
Yeah, you got to be ready. Ready times 2. All right, now another Geek Action, random high fives going up against DJ Mac.
I wonder if he's gotten the in-character power up, right? Your man just pulls off the big upset.
Yep.
Big bet from random high fives, but DJ Mac has not shown that he's been very active. You can see, he's kind of walking towards and jumping in various areas, but not really a concerned offensive effort thus far.
Oh, empty jump, command grab, didn't pay off.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna get the flex? Okay.
Stand medium kick, I love you, Mark.
Oh! Oh my God. The snatch.
Stay away.
The snatchums.
What is? Why are you trying to?
The way he just hooks you in the air is kind of unfair and uncomfortable.
It's like he got grappling hooks in his wristband.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, that kind of woke DJ up a little bit, and I need him to be all the way away because he's gonna get put in dirt if he's not careful. Oh my.
Okay.
This game is frightening.
It is. And there's just kind of fear that Geef instills in you when you play against him. Okay, nice EX. Dash on the other side. Nice block from Random. Is Zach doing a better job this time around?
Oh, interesting that did actually catch. That one does.
That one did. It's going to hurt. Okay, nice confirm.
DJ is back taking. Nice.
Oh, nice crush counter anti-air. input error.
Even Stand Strong doesn't combo into the tornado. Interesting.
All right.
On activation, of course. Cammy is not plus off of that EX dive kick from any height. It still has to be about waist high.
Hey. Oh, he just lets that rip. Gets the bear grab. Oh, misses his cannon fire. Oh, gets the SPD.
Oh, no.
Oh,
you
that's
don't want to be
hurt.
No. You don't want to be laying down.
And this is going to be game.
Ouch.
And random high fives takes game number 1.
And if Ryan, can you get us over there real quick? Look at Marcus right now. Look at Marcus right now. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. That is not the eyes of a man who just won and knows exactly how he won, why he won, and is like, all right, I'm gonna go do that again. I'm gonna move forward. That's like a what? I'm not okay.
All right. All right, game number 2. Ooh, catches him with the headbutt. Nice jump back.
Too high.
Gets the SPD.
That was actually, at the very least, it was a safe drill. It was a counter hit, but...
Another receiver's going to get another SPD off of this. Oh, he goes for it.
I feel like that's a very reasonable bet if you are random high fives, because the situation that you eat afterwards from Cammy as Geef is not very threatening. She gets the full combo, but you can afford to eat it, and then you'll eventually have a mirror burst, so she's got to mess with. What?
Wow.
That was footsie range.
That was footsie range.
Y'all say he ain't have green hair, so I ain't have to worry. Why y'all lie?
Stand short, lariat.
Look at this. He just told her to sit down. Be humble.
Oh, wow. He actually... Oh, snatch him. That's a fierce one, too. Oh, nice anti-air.
Oh, no. No, you gone. Oh, my God. Oh.
Dash up EX.
He gonna do another one. Holding it down.
Okay.
Tried to save jumping, but not quite for Cammy's uppercuts. DJ Mac has the critical art. Cammy's got the damage, but
on that crouch jab.
Find the pushing up on the thighs, being all uncomfortable and stuff. Never have anybody be too close to you. You know what I'm saying? And they not touching you, but like if you don't like them, you feel like they touching you. That's what that crouch light punch feel like. You just be walking around like, man, why you out here, man?
All right. What are you doing here? And oh my God, the match is coming up next. Whew. We're gonna have Wave Cool Kid going up against GLB.
I'm gonna need you to say that again because we are in pools for losers finals.
Losers finals. Cool Kid going up against GLB.
This game, don't care about, don't like, don't favor, don't prefer. No, excuse my language, Ryan. Got damned body.
No button.
All bodies are available to be planted, SBD'd, mixed up. You can catch your crouch tech self at the door.
Yep.
Everybody's open up. Everybody's free to some offense.
It's open season in Street Fighter V for anybody. Anybody can get it.
I'm just like Cool Kid and GLB, man. I just came to wear a nice shirt, look semi-professional, business casual.
Yeah.
Maybe not a picnic necessarily, but as if we were going to be outside eating sandwiches. Nah, you better fight for your life in here.
Yep, absolutely. And so this is tough to watch as a Chicago supporter. Two of the strongest players, the two strongest players. Well, I don't know. Two of the strongest players in our scene. And one of them is going home in pools.
In pools. And like, not even, actually, it says losers qualifiers, but I'm not sure.
I don't even know this is losers finals.
Is it losers finals?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so because Zach in the Box said he was in winners finals. So that would make it Cold Pie versus Zach in the Box. And that would track. Like, can we just talk about that if this isn't even losers finals?
This isn't even losers. Right, because they both lost first and second round.
I don't feel safe. Well, that's central. I'm here with PXG iRedman. I am safe. I'm on the commentator's couch.
Yeah, it's safe over here. That's why I like it over here, because it's always safe when you commentate.
Yeah, the worst thing that happened is I call out a read or I say some frame data and it turned out not to be real.
Right.
Yeah, this is not
This
even
is
losers
not
finals.
even the qualifier. This is just losers.
That's
And
it.
I know that sounds harsh. Not saying that they're losers, but technically they are.
Today?
Today they are. I mean, so it's two losers and losers like trying to make it out. They're trying to make it.
They're
to
trying to
losers
make it
finals.
to making it out.
Exactly.
Oh my.
This is wild. What a month.
Made me feel a little bit better, I guess. I did better than GLB or Cool Kid, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, you did better than GLB or Cool Kid.
I don't feel like I did better than GLB or Cool Kid.
Hey, but you did.
I don't feel like either one of them feel good right now. I'd be sick right now if I knew I was about to eliminate somebody. And you know what makes it even worse?
What?
Is Squall's not here because he graduated right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Squall getting that 4-year
Shout out
degree.
to Squall.
Put it
Yeah,
all
Zach
together.
told me about that earlier. Him, and actually shout out to Nice One as well. Nice One is graduating today as well.
Oh yes, shout out to the kids. Gosh, am I older than those guys? I hope I ain't older than Nice One.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
No, I don't think y'all are nice. You guys might be the same age. All right, but flashy, Nice One is from Cool Kid. Okay, GLB gets the back throw, gets a forward throw.
Bro, I'm shook.
Yep. Oh, nice jump in from Cool Kid.
So far, a very comfortable performance out of Cool Kid in this matchup. Being a really well-timed dash forward by GLB. By blocking, he was able to eat the tornado, but never took another turn.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, trade in favor of Cool Kid. Uses the EX for the anti-air.
Look at the gray life being built up on those back fierces. And it's not a move that Gal can do back-to-back. I think back fierce is like it might even be -4 on block, but the pushback on it is very, very strong.
Right.
But it's such a commanding normal. Use the dash forward here. Couple breaks. Gonna get an offensive situation here? No. Curious to see what Mark was actually trying to wait out. If the EX spinning mixer was what he was afraid of.
Ooh.
Hey.
The mix-ups. Oh, just goes for the throw, and Cool Kid takes game number 1 over GLB and losers. And that's it. Just losers.
This is it. We didn't hit no time gap. This ain't losers finals of the tournament. It ain't none of that. Brian F ain't waiting nowhere except comfortably in winners. He said I was smart enough to be afraid my whole dang life.
Okay, nice punish on that from GLB.
Ooh, that's a big missed opportunity from GLB. You got to see either crouch jab, neutral stand medium kick, something to defend that space for Guile, because otherwise that's a lot of space won by Cool Kid.
Yep. Oh, that hurt.
GLB was able to walk out, but
He's gonna get the stun. And GLB is gonna be 1 round away from losing.
swag surfing on my tornado skin.
And look at this. And Cool Kid is just making light work of him, actually.
It looks like the Cool Kid we expected, right?
Right.
To not see against Cold Fight. And I've been a bit saddened. GLB obviously has just not been comfortable. Oh!
What a shimmy.
And the punish for that.
Oh, and the punish.
Looking to find a stun. Yes, any crouch like
This
kick
might
was done.
kill.
Sing the song.
And this might actually kill.
Gonna get a little bit of damage after it's over.
And this is
Yup.
over. And Cool Kid eliminates GLB
Dismissed.
to stay in losers bracket. That wasn't even loser finals.
No. No. Either a hand goes up because GLB just got eliminated, and that's just what they do in Chicago. You clap your hands when he gets eliminated, but that was what? 19th, 23rd place?
So that means he had to either go 1
2 and 2,
1
2
and 2,
something like
1 and 2, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Mm.
We got no love for you, yo.
Hey,
It's the beauty of the open invitation, the open entry bracket, that anybody with their wherewithal and their skills on that day can compete.
yeah.
But I used to get top 8s, but I'm scared.
Like this is rough to see.
I'm glad y'all like me because I might not have a place out there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need to be on more of these couches
Hey.
over here.
It's comfortable over here.
Comfortable.
That couldn't be me.
I had to get me a job with benefits, braces, and start taking vocal lessons.
All right, yeah, we got coverage.
Yeah, get your coverage, man. Get your coverage. You need to watch your YouTube videos if you're playing, because you're not getting covered by the game. Capcom ain't got no health benefits for none of these characters. You've seen they reducing almost everybody.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Say Urian and Balrog, go ahead and knock that 25 off.
Yeah.
We're going to get 25 to Okuma, give him 900, pretend like that's something.
Pretend like it's something. Absolutely.
And where the other 25 go? Moving on.
Yep, moving on. All right, and
So,
so up next.
speaking of.
Yep, we're going to have. Okay, so, council restart.
Going to have a bit of a sit down right now.
Yeah, bit of a sit down.
It's iRedman. Right there.
Right.
I'm Eli Curry. You saw the name.
Right,
Those are
I'm Eli Curry. All
Yes.
right. So, while we have downtime, why don't you tell us about your experience at DreamHack?
I want to say first and foremost, my experience at DreamHack only possible thanks to the work that I was able to do with streamers like Ryan Price, BG Callisto,
Absolutely.
at the various scenes around. So first and foremost, I want to shout out the Midwest, all the places that a lot of people were saying, like, you look so good for your first time, your debut and all this. And it was my CPT debut for a ranking or premier event. Okay. But I had a lot of experience to be prepared for that situation, and that comes from working with great streamers like Ryan. And I'm just going to point directly at you. Sorry, I'm making your camera work look bad. But no, I landed down on Friday. We kind of went out. The funniest things when you're in a premier city on that Friday is you just see players you used to on stream just hanging out, right? So I get to the Airbnb, which is just a shack. It's just a retirement shack.
Okay.
And it ended up being nice because me, Ultra David, and James Shin just kicking it in a shack. You know what I mean? Just nature, no television, very low lights. It's like an oil lamp somewhere. Just, well, old men like us belong.
Right.
But when Tasty Steve gets dropped off, it's by Shin Chang and the other Shin, Singapore Shin, E-League Shin, just in the car, kicking it. Come out and say, hello, nice to meet you. And I was like, wait, what? You know he's famous, right?
Right.
That other guy's famous. That's Tasty Steve. They're all famous. What am I sitting here for?
Hey. It's so surreal and so dope.
Yeah. But they're just people. At the end of the day, if you're looking to make the transition from stream watcher to tournament player or to tournament goer, which I absolutely implore you, go out to your local scene, look it up, tweet out myself, James Chin, Ultra David, whoever's out there. The signal boost is strong for local scenes. It's just cool to kick it with people, and that's the number one thing. Working with the CPT crew at DreamHack, a lot of awesome people. Jabali, I feel like I'm giving an acceptance speech, dog. You know he came with 17 today, right? It was just fun. That was the number one thing, to just hang out and watch some really good matches.
Some phenomenal matches. And I guess that's because I've done a ranking event, but for me, I haven't hung out with people, because usually when I do an event or something like that, like when I do the events in Texas, because I always commentate Absolute Battle, and I'm usually out there with like friends or family, so like I'll come and do my commentary,
and then it becomes a vacation.
And then it becomes a vacation.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for Combo Breaker this year. Whether I'm commentating or not, I just want to be there, hang out, chop it up with people. Because I think the only person I was starstruck by was Seth Killian. That's that's like the holy grail of commentary. I just can't fathom ever getting
he's a philosopher and the battle commentary all at once.
And it's just like, and he's from Chicago, so it's like,
really,
yeah.
I did not know that.
So it's just like, Seth is just the man.
Oh yeah.
Seth is the man. So, but again, as someone who watched DreamHack all weekend and just being in the chat and stuff, like, it seems so natural up there. It was so dope. And it's inspiring to any up-and-coming commentator. Just like, yo, if you just keep at your work, you just grind it, you have fun with it.
Yep.
You let yourself shine. You have your own personality. You don't have to try to commentate like this, that a person. Like, no. When I looked, I was like, that is Eli 100%, and that was amazing.
Have fun with it. And honestly, as you mentioned, it's one of those things that you also are going to have to look back over your commentary.
Oh, absolutely.
Know your vocal patterns. Know when you like to talk about certain things. I was really happy that a lot of people tweeted me. And again, shout outs to all the people that tweeted me out so many wonderful things.
Yeah.
I received a lot of love from the community, and that made me feel very good. And I had a couple people tell me, I was like, there's some things that they didn't like. And that's also helpful, right?
All
You know, to
right,
pick it
yeah,
up.
because it's constructive.
Exactly. And I'm very happy to get constructive criticism.
Yeah.
My favorite bit of constructive criticism came from R Kappa, well-known bastion of constructive criticism
absolutely.
in the FGC.
Absolutely.
Somebody says, you know, when he's not talking about tech, his K-Brad impersonation is horrible, and he just says a lot of stupid stuff. And that was the only one in that thread that I felt the need to comment on. I went in there, I opened it up, and I was like, this guy gets it. That is 100% my plan. You are absolutely right. And my K-Brad, I don't have a K-Brad impersonation.
You just
I
go
talk
for
like
it.
my mouth is full. It's really insulting, so I'm trying not to do it anymore. But you just go back, look at your footage, and really know what you want to talk about. And don't be
absolutely.
afraid to talk about that, because that's ultimately what you're going to do anyway.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just feel like you're there. And, you know, what I really didn't want to be was just like, okay.
Oh, yeah, and you know what's funny? And that's so weird. And the first time I ever commentated, like, a bigger event, because I think it was a ranking event, was Combo Breaker, the second Combo Breaker.
Okay.
And I got to commentate with Seth Killian for the auction event.
Okay.
And I got to commentate with Ultra David. And this is when Team Spooky streamed it. And the constructive criticism that David and Spooky gave to me was so invaluable. And it was before the R Kappa like wave.
Right.
And so the next time I commentated Combo Breaker Absolute Battle, people were always messaging me like, yo, R Kappa didn't hate you. And I don't know why it like matters. It matters so much.
You know why?
In some ways.
I tell you why. Because if they don't like you, they have absolutely no fear letting you know exactly new and creative ways of hating them.
Exactly. So for the fact that like they showing me an R Kappa post with like, and they'll critique the hell out of you.
Right.
They will keep it 100% honest. And some are kind of like, okay, you're just being mean. But some are like, for real. The fact that people were like, I like this guy. I was just like, huh. And that's because I got that constructive feedback and I worked on it. And I know, as a commentator, it's cringy listening to yourself commentate sometimes.
Yes.
Because you're just like, I sound like that? Oh, what am I? Oh,
Number one lesson you're going to learn as a human being, you hate the sound of your own voice.
Oh, you hate it. I don't like hearing myself. I can only imagine how my fiance feels. Like, I can't stand hearing myself sometimes. So, but all right. Looks
we
like
are back at it.
We're back up and running.
PS4 reboot. We are at winners finals now of Pool B4. Eric C versus Chicago Classico, who was out recently at the West Coast at West Coast Warzone, and he stacked up a notable body. He put low tier God either into losers or out of the tournament. So
I'm not too sure that's notable, if I'm going to be honest with you.
he's famous enough in the FCC. He's R Kappa famous.
Good
All
stuff.
right, he is scrub. All right, moving on.
I don't know that's notable.
I'm trying to be polite with it. You just trying to bring out all the fuckery.
Hey, keeping it 100. This is in Chicago. But right now, he is doing very good against Eric C right now.
Meanwhile, you trying to undersell my shout out. Let's go playing his way into the situation.
Oh! That was so far. That was so far.
What?
That was so far.
He's still crossed up.
Yeah, that's still crossed up.
Hey, now you know. Eyes open. Ooh, and then another long step. And Eric C, it was absolutely clutch because Classico has put together now two very, very strong rounds. And it is clear that he is the one dominating the space. I have never seen that interact like that. That is a goofy interaction. But Eric C has now established, got the charge. Now has the corner. Regular headbutt, but an extra dash from Classico. He's going to have to be a little bit more careful. Punish. Deflector goes up. Huh, that's funny. Ooh, what a beautiful dash
That
up.
was a nice dash.
Pressure. The armor. Oh, back throw. Get damage, but no real pressure. And now Eric C gets to relax again. Plus. Confirmation, no punish from Eric C.
Oh.
Startup of the hit, but did not clear the area.
All right, good stuff from Eric C. Chicago Classico doing all right. Not too bad. I feel like last month he had a notable victory as well here. And I'm trying to recall who it was.
Classico?
Yeah. I feel like he did. I feel like he went far. He made out of pool. I can't recall. So I remember that face.
It was probably when he put low tier guy in the losers at West Coast Walls.
No, it wasn't that. It was a month ago.
But he is, again, despite Eric C pulling out both of those rounds, Classico is definitely staying with it.
Yeah. Nice back throw.
We are going to need to see a bit more meter economy out of Classico, though. He's been sitting on one bar pretty often, spinning them on EX shoulder tackles, which aren't really getting him in, or those EXD drives.
Okay. Good confirm right. Oh, it gets thrown.
Punish.
Oh, he was trying to knock his head off.
Beautiful work there by Eric C. Classic understanding of the character to escape the Aegis setup.
Ooh. He's always keeping that jab in front of him just to check anything. Oh, and now that's actually a mix-up right there. When Fang dashes in and you don't challenge it, you got to block low or block high.
Yeah.
You have to. So it's a challenge. It's like a Marvel mix-up in some ways.
Man, I had push blocking, Marvel.
Yeah.
Now you just got your wits. And despite what I've been wanting to say about Classico, Eric C has, you know, he played Urian last month against Cool Kid in that top 8. Okay. Solid punish right there by Classico. He is in, and with his advantage. To the side, which way?
Oh.
Wow, look at the pressure stacking up.
Oh, I'm calling him one of those. Okay, catches him.
Another mistimed meaty, and Eric C feels very confident about those. Now that might be it. No. What? Boy, you tried that?
Oh.
Get the dome. What a clutch block by Classico, and his mirror actually held.
Yep, his mirror held
the confirmation. Honestly, that's what Eric gets for trying to be fancy like that. Try to tap dance on the mirror. Don't you know them things got glass in them?
Yep. Ooh, nice. And Classico actually bit with a grab. You reach, I teach.
Oh, yeah. The hands get exposed in this game.
Oh, absolutely. And it always looks so deadly when it happens.
And it feels bad, man. That's the most embarrassing thing.
Oh.
Eric C is on match point, looking to go in the top 16 winner side. Beautiful backdash, maintaining beautiful spacing. Look at all the things Classico's trying that are just whiffing. Out in the space. Eric C is definitely feeling himself to a slight extent right now with that walk back.
Oh, he just gets out of there.
Good check there by Classico, but not a lot of extended sequences, just a lot of ticks. And it's in Fang's favor whenever a match goes like this.
Ooh.
Into the V trigger. Classico now quickly entering a place where it's only going to be one.
Just like that, another reach. And Eric C is going to advance. Out of pool is on winner's side in the top 16.
Well done.
Classico is knocked into losers where he's going to have to fight to make it out of this pool. Okay, and again, shout out to everybody tuning in. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I know there's a lot going on this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact that you were here with us watching these Chicago Mix-Up Monthly.
Could be anywhere in the world.
It could be anywhere in the world. Literally.
But you're right there.
You're right
and
there.
I appreciate that.
Thank you very much. And so up next, we're going to have another good matchup. Brian F going up against Alpha B.
Another winner's finals. You know, Alpha B puts himself into a lot of winner finals matches at these proving rounds.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes he doesn't make it out.
Yeah.
He'll like lose 2 straight.
And that's one of the harsher feelings, right? That 17th is like getting 7th when you or getting 5th.
Mm-hmm.
You made top 8 winner side.
And you just lose twice back to like,
You're out.
Yep.
Those are the worst placings. I actually got to talk with Punk and Knuckle about this. I apologize for flexing the Hollywood status. It's just the names of the people we was having a conversation with, right? And I'm like, what are the worst placings to get? Now, obviously, those two are going to tell you
anything other than first.
Anything other than first. That's because Knuckle was out of tournament at that point. He said it. And Punk was in losers at that point. He's just like, man, if I don't win, I don't make as much money, so first place is the only thing, man. But, God, I can't get a Punk impression. That's going to be like the K-Brad impression. So I got to be respectful of Punk.
All right.
But they were just mentioning, you know, like that 5th place spot, that 7th place spot, especially on Sundays that are separated.
Yeah.
You had a whole day. You picked out your outfit like the first day of school.
Yeah,
Everything's flexed
you look
up.
fresh. You look ready. You trained all night.
Right.
You got your matchup notes.
All your boys is in your private messages. They never message you otherwise. And everybody's
Yeah.
like, yo, man, you did really good. Yo, kick ass tomorrow, dog. We got it. We believe in you. And then you step up. And then you plug in your stick. And then it's like 2-0, you out. What?
Yeah, right. Well, that was fast. Okay.
Alpha B trying to avoid the pools variant of that. I mean, it's been a day of really solid play and big upsets, obviously. GLB was put in the losers by Rob TV. Can confirm that happened off screen, so we didn't actually get a chance to see that. And it looks like Alpha B is going to go with his Laura. I've seen him play Bison, Cammy, and Laura before. I think of those 3 characters, probably the best to go with Laura.
Okay, and especially in this matchup.
Yeah, but though this matchup is strong for Laura, as pretty much all of her matchups are because of how dynamic she is as a character and how solid I believe her neutral is, you have to get on top of Balrog. You see right there. As a Balrog player, the first thing you realize when you're going to begin winning this matchup is how to win the neutral.
Yep.
And what spaces to operate in. So you saw right away Brian F took the fireball off the table. He's showing tap. If Alpha B can't actually initiate forward movement to make Brian F block plus things or to establish fireballs that are going to lead to pressure, Laura doesn't actually win it.
All right. And Brian F has him trapped in a corner now.
Oh! I'm not. My will is not strong enough.
Yeah, everyone gets hit by that.
Okay, I cracked earlier today against Akuma. How you think I'm still watching this Balrog punch hot dogs off of people's heads?
Oh, Lord. Gets the hit. This is going to stun. All right. Go for a reset. Nope.
Nah, we're going to go ahead and just cash out, dog.
Ooh, and it almost killed.
Y'all want to nerf Laura? I'd have killed her if y'all nerfed her. You know that, right?
Woo. And
just like that, Brian F. 1-0. And there's somebody in the crowd said, you remembered how to super.
Yeah.
That heckles on your success.
And Brian F, very quick first game. Alpha B didn't really get much going.
I actually is going now back to the fireball attempts.
Okay, get the command grab. There you go. This is where he has to smother him.
Difficult there. Laura is not plus after a dash forward on her command grabs. And you can't take a plus frame with the light punch full tackle unless it's EX command grab or in B trigger. Brian quick rising. Alpha B was forced back into neutral, and that is favorite Brian, although he is at a life deficit here.
Okay, nice reversal from Brian.
Ooh, big opportunity here for Alpha B.
Oh, this is going to kill.
Oh, no.
He didn't have to, did he?
No. But I say every round is worth the meter you spend to get it. But in that instance, you've got to have the wherewithal to know how to get that round without the meter.
Ooh, nice stand roundhouse.
Jump in.
Raw jump in. Ooh.
Okay, grab. Alpha B out. Whoa, no! Oh, that was big. Couple of huge opportunities there for Alpha B, but just a slightly wrong normal chosen. Both of them jump in and on the challenge at the bottom. Great situation here for Brian F.
Oh.
Caught!
All right, try to catch him. Oh, and Brian F.
Turn it up. One! And it got it off the mixtape specials?
That looked like an and one mixtape special.
Oh, yeah.
He got hit with the hot sauce.
Hit you with the 1, 2, 3 spinning, 4.
Yep.
Solid.
Yep. Trying to go for the overhead.
Balrog's legs are not invulnerable on the lower level taps, even the ones that are even on blocker, what have you. So the challenge is available.
Okay, nice answer for Brian F. Oh my God, this is gonna hurt.
Big moment there. Choosing not to spin meter. Brian F now sitting on full critical art, so he does have a defensive option if he does get forced.
Okay, good stuff. Get the command grab.
Alpha B. Taking that turn from Brian F. There it is.
Is that gonna kill? No.
Only needs one more throw.
Oh, he actually had the hit. And Alpha B falls 2-0 to Brian F.
And you see why Brian F. was in that situation where he's trying to stay measured, keeping his breathing calm, because you cannot underestimate any situation.
Nope.
You know, that stand medium kick, if it's confirmed in a V trigger, that's probably 200, 300 damage right there by itself. Plus the setup if no reset is coming.
Yeah, because that's actually how Linux won.
Yeah.
In situations like that.
Yeah. That's my boy. He know better. Pressing a button after Bison block a V, or Bison's V reversal gets blocked against lower. He know that.
Hey, I was like, wow, it hit every time.
Okay, so I know it's highly unprofessional. It's not me. No, it's not me. It's not me. But I want one. Sorry, y'all. I'm scheming. I seen the prize, and I ain't got to play no more.
Oh.
And I didn't drive either.
All right.
So I get as sleepy as I want to get.
Oh, you can get the itis all you want to up in here.
Bruh.
You can do your thing.
Oreo shakes, chili cheese fries, honey butter fried chicken. Like, I'm about to be out here like I won some money.
About to get it done.
I lost something.
Yep.
I lost some self-control and some matches.
Yep. Now, what a match we have here. Cold Pipe, who actually took out Cool Kid, was going up against Zach in the Box, the Colleen player now. You didn't expect to see this winner's finals when you looked at the polls.
Certainly not.
You
Absolutely.
just didn't expect it. That's not something you expected.
I would not be shocked to see Zach in a Box in a winner's finals of the tournament of the pools. We've seen that happen. Right? But if you had told me that pool had GLB and Cool Kid and that it was in winner's finals, I said, well, okay, he stepped up against one of them. We've seen him beat GLB before, and we've seen him be really close against Cool Kid before.
Yeah.
And in point of fact, he didn't beat either one of those guys to get here.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show that you have to be on against your opponent, not against the bracket.
Exactly.
It's again another thing that you can compliment about Brian F. And I mean, there's tons of things that you can say about Brian F. right now, who is looking like he's stepping up to be that, that staple at the top of the bracket, where you have to be ready against whoever's sitting down next to you and whatever they might throw at you.
Yep.
And a lot of complaints I felt for Street Fighter V in Season 1 and heading into Season 2 were that there wasn't a lot to know about what was coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
And it seems like the truth is the season just wasn't underway yet.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, especially when you have games kind of updating things like that. I guarantee if Season 1 would have lasted longer than it did, we would have discovered more stuff. Tier 2 return stuff. I use Third Strike as an example all the time. There was just predetermined, tier lists and stuff like that back when it was hot. And it's changed so much. Absolutely. Back when Yang was, perceived as not as strong. Now he's one of the strongest characters and things such as that. So things change as time progresses.
Absolutely. And no Colleen, because Zach in a Box is a true character master, said, you know what, let me go ahead and get the good matchup.
And with the counter pick, absolutely.
Still have to beat the opponent, though, and right now, Cole, what?
That's that roundhouse anti-air.
Keeping the plus frames in the corner. Zach tried to hold up. And he doesn't look like he's played Birdie a day in his life right now.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, it looked like he had a button issue. Like he looked like survival mode on easy right now. That's not
match number 6.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, big boot.
Reset.
Okay, there we go. This is more lively.
EX off the dock. Go ahead and talk about himself.
Gonna go low? Nope. Ooh.
Great damage. But I have to question, you know what, and with respect to the getting around, but I have to question that backdash. Didn't want to eat the critical art. And I think you put that in Cole Pop's mind. Like, let him think that he can do it. Because if he does wake up with that, that's fine. Because I would much rather eat it at the end of that round than the beginning of this.
Beginning of next round, yep.
Ooh, the anti-air. Cole Pipe taking the jab, and then found the EX air SPD. Plus frames.
Oh, okay.
How about mine, sir? Headbanger's ball. Another sweet Zach in the Box is found.
Ooh, stand jab.
You know when I see Zach, though, I just want to see him get hit by that V reversal and then just SPD.
Yep. Ooh, he's just out of range.
Trying to hold up. Zach in the Box looking very, very comfortable now. He's very close, and another sweep finds it 1-0.
In that matchup, This matchup is difficult for Geef because Birdie's normals are so fast and good. And he didn't even use banana. The banana is what really makes this matchup ridiculous for Geef. Because that banana is just like a wall you can't get past. You have to respect it.
And it's another layer. Just as you mentioned it, it comes out. Zach in the Box able to win on that round alone. Although that's a great punch by Coldfight. All right, this is looking closer to that first round, but Zach warmed up. Stand jab anti-air, finding that place. Big jump in here. No. It looks like Zach's going to elect to let the stun go down. Instead, going to preserve the meter and the screen control. Excellent check there on the stand roundhouse.
He's got a lot of crush counter sweeps.
Hello.
Back in the box on match point. Now, I believe the loser plays Cool Kid. Maybe?
Yes. Or maybe? Because I don't know where Rob TV's at now.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Nice
no.
Command grab.
You may not. Big anti-air.
Big damage.
Hey, now.
Oh, what a jump.
Okay,
That's
wasn't
gonna
aware
get
of how
the
that punch was going to go. He still got the stun. And takes it.
And Zach in the box making extremely light work.
Look at Zach. Look at him.
Ooh,
I'm
I'm back.
Where you go?
He said, I am.
Hold up. Did he sit down and commentate in MX Top 16 while I'm sitting here?
Yes, he did. Hey, to be fair, you did it last month. He did it this month. Just a switch off.
He ain't getting no CPT flight. he can't have those. Nah,
So good stuff
nah,
to
for
Zach
real.
in the
Zach
box
in the
in
box.
winners.
He just finished his first semester, or his first full year fall semester, winter semester of college down at IU Bloomington. Shout outs to Indiana University Bloomington, by the way. So that's a hell of a way to cap off the spring.
What a way to start your summer.
But a defiant pop-off. I am back.
I am back.
Speaking of coming back, we've got random high fives.
Yeah, random high fives going up against Jaime. And this is winners as well.
Yep.
I like those pop-offs, the pro-me pop-offs.
Yeah, not F-U, yay me.
Yeah, yay me.
That's what we're like.
I did that to Mike Ross. And I did that to Alex Valle. And I did that to K-Fred. I don't know why. I'm very, like.
Okay, well, I gotta tell you, the pro me pop off still hurts.
Oh yeah, I know it hurts. It probably hurts more than because it's just like, man, he just excited for himself. He didn't even say nothing to me. He didn't even say nothing to me.
Because when I lose and that pop off happens, they go out of town or something like that to like Kentucky or Ohio, some of the smaller scenes around there, and like I lose, they be like, I did it, I beat Eli Curry, and I'm like, man, my name is just Eli right now, yo. I'm just Eli and losers. What you talking?
You know what? I do that to everyone. I did it to Knuckle Dude too.
Okay, but first of all these bodies you talking about, you pop it off on while I'm being Hollywood.
Street Fighter 4, I was serious. Like, I wasn't no joke. Street Fighter 4 was.
That was Guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Running around like the roach.
Yeah, I used to get it in. I used to get it in.
Scary.
I used to get it in. I used to rep my city. But Street Fighter 5, oh no. I've never played this game. I don't enter tournaments for this game whatsoever. What's this game? How do you kick? Like, nah, I'm good on this.
I will mention Jaime is going to be repping the college, not Ken.
Oh, really?
He has another one of the Ken players who's made the full switch.
And I would say that's a very reasonable switch. Because, you know, it plays a lot into the same skill sets and tendencies to go from Season 1 Ken to the college. So I can see that. That makes sense to me.
I had Humback asking in the chat if Eve can punish Birdie's crouch roundhouse. I highly doubt he can get anything.
No, at most he can get crouch jab.
Yeah, if it's poor space.
If it's poor space. But no, at max range, no.
That leg is all the way at the lower, for instance. Cannot punish that crouch roundhouse with anything of its proper.
Yeah, not many characters can at max range.
Ken actually had a really solid look against Birdie for a little bit, we thought, because of heavy kick Tatsu reaching. Or maybe it was just EX, but one of those reaching out
reach,
from that
but it can get spaced out too.
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember watching Big Bird play against.
That's the Big Bird.
Big Bird playing against, what's his name? The Birdie player that just won the event in Europe. Problem X. And he wasn't doing the EX to punish because it wasn't going to reach. All right, so random high fives against Jaime.
Jaime looking to put his own self in winners finals top 16.
So this is Geef versus Nikali. Now, historically, this is a problematic matchup for Geef as well.
Absolutely dreadful, in my opinion. But Jaime, okay, just going to say, actually now starting to represent a little bit more of what makes it difficult for Geef. It's not necessarily this back and forth flips game, although that was a beautiful reaction from Jaime. It's, as you saw, the size modes, which kind of hamstring Geef's already poor movement. And Jaime, you better punish something. Loving Jaime's confidence right now. You see the ranges he's standing at? Just outside of SBD ranges, outside of crouch light punch ranges, but...
Ooh, not too jabby. EXSPD. He's going to get a setup.
Wake up with it, but then... What? Anti-air.
Oh, he just letting that rip. He don't respect you. Oh, he caught him. Probably tried to backdash or something. Okay, good stuff from random high fives.
He might even have got caught holding up. And that is a true meaty if he catches you with EX SBD or one of the heavier variants. It does not work off a light, but I think Jaime's looking really good in neutral. Actually, he looks actually very comfortable, as you can see from those ranges. It doesn't feel like he's really committing to a high-octane offense, and when he does, random high fives is right there for it.
Oh, nice hand fierce.
Damage, and then a comfortable walk forward. Good check, though. Big bet there, but Jaime again missing
a crucial punish.
You neutral jump a whiffed command throw, and that's got to be 300 off rip. I don't care who you are.
Ooh, good call.
I get one more decision there?
May kill.
Maybe one more? Never mind.
Yeah. And random high fives. Now, Jaime had great opportunities that he just didn't capitalize on. He kind of left a lot on the table. And I always tell people, you got to finish your plate.
Absolutely.
You got to treat Street Fighter like you a kid with a plate full of vegetables. If you want dessert, which is a W, you got to finish your plate.
Oh, yeah. You want some CA sprinkles?
Yeah.
You want some dubs in the cereal bowl the next morning?
Yeah.
Because I tell you right now, if you get them L kicks, that's what you get in the morning after you lose. You just wake up with L's.
Yeah.
And there ain't no toy box, ain't no toy in that prize.
No,
it's training mode and try again.
Yeah. Okay, nice jump in. Oh, but he drops it. Nice anti-air.
Literally ducked the grab attempt. I love it. This is what I mentioned with Jaime, though. He can get swallowed up by Nikali, but Jaime is not representing real offense after knockdowns. See right there, he's trying to take that approach. And at sweep range, it's not so bad to do that, but at some point, he's got to represent a true offensive threat. Oh, they're missing the confirms. Should be something better here.
Oh, see, he actually got way more damage off of that. Probably even killed.
Yeah, and then a couple of poor anti-airs right there. The stand light kick did meaty, but he's still looking good. Have to be careful about size modes while random high fives is in range for the V-trigger. Then he got caught. No juggle. Wow. Uh-oh. Is that strong?
I think he tried to air EX SPD him. I think that's what I saw. I think that's what he went for. Yeah, let's see.
You know what makes me the most upset is Zack in the Box wins. Or not Zack in the Box, Jaime wins. I just got to be genuinely happy for him for doing well. He's just going to be excited. He's not going to rub it in my face. He did better than me. He's not going to be like, yeah, see that, Eli? Look who did good now. He's just going to be like, I did it, guys.
Yeah.
Shout outs to the youth. Oh.
Okay, gets the back throw.
It is a bit premature to talk about him winning. It is only one round.
Yeah.
So that his neutral has looked like it's there. He's just missing a couple of crucial decisions.
Okay, EXSPD. Oh, back throw. Put him in the corner.
Big danger. Never mind.
Okay.
Stand on top of him. Yup. That could be a super. Oh, went for the stop and set. I kind of like that, I guess. Charged up. Hey, so I'm gonna lie. I do not like that instead of super at all. Take it to the corner. Whoa! And the EX.
And Jaime takes the second game. Came up on him and snatched his soul out.
Yeah, and that's the type of thing you're gonna need when you are trying to push that boundary, right? We saw those dash forwards get checked earlier.
Yep.
Now he's saying, look, I just got to get it done. And the neutral game stalled it out and put him in good position.
Especially in V-trigger. You go for those dash ups in V-trigger.
Man, he ain't even got a dash. He's just there. See, even Punk could only tech after they had gotten there.
Yeah.
Oh, uppercut, but good challenge there from Jaime. After that jump medium kick from that height is not plus. Random high five says walk Jaime down now, and the danger is present. Big and the stun. Random high fives put together a really strong round. A kill? No. V-trigger on deck. Will he wake up with stand jab again? Yes. Jaime has woken up with stand jab every single time when he's in V-trigger. Finally, random high fives, realizing that it's not a single EXDP has come through on defense. The time to media is now. As he is in match point. No catch. No catch. And the running bear grab. Random high fives looking really strong. There's the EXDP. Big flush through the gap. That's a lot of gray life.
Oh, get the snatch. All right. Oh, he drops it. Oh, he didn't get the V-trigger cancellation.
Jaime is so afraid of those flicks. What?
Oh, a geef dash under.
And then he reached out to shake his hand before he even touched the ground.
A geef dash under. What is this?
Y'all didn't catch that. Random high fives. Anti-air him dash under, did his input, and stuck his hand out while Nikali was falling to the ground. He said, boy, you're not holding up again. Boy, you're not going to survive this. You didn't even know he could go there.
You don't see that often from Geef, a dash under. Off a stand jab.
I might need to stay here with y'all, man.
So good stuff to random high fives, makes it out and loses. All right, in our next match, we have Chicago Classico going up against Past Karma. Now, I'm not familiar with Past Karma.
I'm not myself.
Might be a new killer. Well, we got us a new killer.
We don't know, right? The baby, the girl with the face,
I don't know.
They show up. I know who I am. I'm Eli Curry, and this is
PXG iRedman, and welcome.
Rocking it about halfway through the B block of pools, our final block of pools for today's Mix-Up Monthly, part of the Red Bull Proving Ground. Shout out to my man Ryu, looking off into the distance, wondering where all of his hitboxes went.
Hey, something's coming back to him. I have faith for him in 2.1.
That crouch trace is going to look kind of nice. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, that crouch trace do look kind of nice.
And I believe this may be our last match. No, never mind.
Oh, no,
we're getting that updated
Cole,
right now.
Yeah, Cole Pipe against Cool Kid and a run back.
Oh.
After this one.
You know, it's a good thing Lewis ain't pop off when he won that.
Mm-hmm.
He could have done it, though, because the old
could've.
boy popped off on me, and then he beat me again. So, you know, let me not talk about that. Let's move forward. We got Past Karma.
He was giving us pelvic thrusts on stream.
I'm sorry, man. That's my fault. That's on me.
He was giving us pelvic thrusts.
I was trying to stare forward, and I still seen him. Just everyone. Just Stop, man. Stop doing that.
You hate to see those things happen.
You really say, stop doing the same move. You're like, stop it. That's what it was. Stop doing that move, man. Take me out and win it.
Yeah.
I couldn't. And then in losers, it didn't work out either.
I felt like he was going to bring it back on losers.
I thought it was. Well, then he didn't demon flip.
Yeah,
Well, actually, no, there was some demon flips. Man,
I'm hurt. He was demon flipping.
I'm hurt. Boy, I got ran over. I got ran over by some special moves. I'm hurt. But at the same time, it represents a development of the game that wasn't present for a lot of Season 1. Because that type of thing, and I'm frustrated about it, that did not exist in Season 1.
Yeah.
But that's what people want to do in some instances. So it's better that the game represent that and give you options and avenues to counteract that type of play versus just locking it off to one singular uniform play style for everybody.
Exactly. The same block stream and the same scenario.
It's a fair adjustment, and it's one that if you want to be a top-level player, you know, Brian F is showing he's here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's possible to be that type of player, but neither here nor there. We have Past Karma versus Chicago Classico. I have not seen, as a completely new face, I have not seen Past Karma at all, and he's there looking to try to make top 16.
Yep, with a birdie. Okay, good confirm from Classico.
He's gonna need to step up some movement a little bit though if he wants to get this against Chicago Classico, who looks very comfortable right now. There's the overhead, but no confirm. The punish? No, didn't get the launch. What a huge life lead. Ooh.
Okay, nice view reversal. You know Pass Karma wants to get something to where he can activate. All right, and Chicago Classico takes round number 1. Rubbing his chin off stream. He's like, I got this, I got this. Pass Karma thought, ooh, the actual anti-air headbutt.
And it stayed behind the banana.
Again.
That is the range where Urian is at his most effective with his fireball game. And it's so far outside of where Birdie's jumps are really even going to do anything anyway. So I don't really like trying to jump at that range with your Birdie.
Okay, he gets the hit.
Nice, cross up into the command grab. Just needs one more, maybe.
Oh, a
Yeah.
stun. And just like that, Pass Karma showing he's about the life. Good stuff.
Doesn't always take much. Sometimes you honestly just need a round to lose to know that your game plan is actually going to work. You kind of switch it up a little bit more than you normally would to adjust for the offline environment or what have you.
Well, again, he's been so consistent with anti-iron with that headbutt.
Beautiful whip punish there. Other one. And then the stand medium kick, such long range. The out button Birdie. Okay, this is plus. Chicago Classico is challenging those, and I think it's very dangerous because neither one of those can be one right after another to catch it, but he just chokes off the pressure. And now Pass Karma has no life.
None at all. Ooh, and he gets the crouch medium kick.
Chicago Classico.
And all right, he's looking to make it out again.
Like, look, you ain't know me, man. I beat low to God. Pass Karma has to unplug, plug it back in. He is playing on a hitbox.
Who, Classico? Oh no, Pass Karma is?
Yeah.
I might get a hitbox. I've always wondered.
I think they're fun.
I used to play fighting games like Dragon Ball Z and stuff back when I was in grammar school on keyboard. And Street Fighter 2 via emulators.
Talk about PC Budokai 3?
Mm-hmm.
With the fusion mods, the infinite timers.
Ooh. Okay, gets under that, switches places, puts him in the corner.
Good check there. This is the type of round Pass Karma was looking to put together in game 1. He got one. Able to now with the check. Those Bull Revengers have not been in the game plan for him, and this would have been a punishment. I guess Classico was awaiting the V trigger, didn't come. Pass Karma actually with a lot of resources relative to this positioning. It's still anybody's game.
Right, he keeps trying to headbutt that.
Okay, plus frames, caught the sweep. Okay. Oh, big miss there.
Ooh, he just lets that shoulder go.
My shoulder bigger than yours.
Yep, I respect that.
He said, let me see a two-step. And then shoulder lean. Another whip punish on that. Classico is 100% for those.
Okay, nice answer. He's been so consistent with his forward medium punch anti-air. Ooh, this is going to be death.
I think this might be it. Maybe EX to take it? Yes!
Ooh, and Chicago Classico advances into top 16 on the loser's side. This up to him. And unfortunately, Pass Karma, who's new, who I haven't seen before, did pretty good, but just fell shy of top 16. So shout outs to Pass Karma.
Definitely looked like he ran into a bit of a very tough matchup. That looked like Classico had a brilliant understanding of where to put him to negate all the threats that Brady typically represents.
Yep. And we have our last match of pools coming up. This is going to be a doozy. The run back of Cold Pipe going up against Cool Kid.
These two put on the match of the day so far.
Yep. This is the triple OG versus the OG. Because at this point, Cool Kid is the OG of the Chicago scene.
Yep.
But Lewis is a triple OG.
That's coming from Alpha?
Say what?
ST? You a triple OG. That's 3 generations deep. We talking about from ST?
Double OG then.
Double OG.
But probably a triple OG. Lewis is probably a triple OG. He's probably like, especially Chicago, he's a triple OG.
I would say if you're coming from ST, I don't want to say Marvel 2, but I guess it would depend on when in Marvel 2, you know what I mean?
Right, because Marvel 2 was
Yeah.
a billion years.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because if you're a 99, like, we don't have all the characters on the setups, that's triple. That's old man stuff.
All right.
But shout out to the legends, of course. You know, Arturo actually revealed this earlier. He was just talking about it when people complained. He's been playing fighting games competitively for 26 years. Like, I'm 24, and I'm not a young man anymore.
Right.
I'm young enough to still get asked to do stuff. I got to get off the couch at family reunions, you know what I mean?
Right. You got to stand up, yeah.
But my car insurance is just about to get good in just a year.
I'm trying to think.
Been doing that longer than I've been alive.
Because I've been playing Street Fighter since it released on Super Nintendo. But competitively, I didn't play until, like, really competitively, like, go to a tournament until Street Fighter 4.
Right. And so many of us.
But I used to go back to the arcades all the time during Alpha in the third strike, not even third strike, like second Impact days and Alpha 3, Alpha 2 days. Shout out to Dennis's. I don't know if any of those are open in Chicago anymore. But yeah. I guess I would be one OG. I don't know. I think if I'm an OG, Lewis would have to be a triple OG.
What'd you say?
If I'm an OG, he would have to be a triple OG.
Okay. I respect it.
He would have to be a triple OG.
I'm a graduate.
Right.
Right. Like, you know, this is year 5 for me now in the FGC, so I feel like I just now graduated, and I got me a good-ass job at Capcom Pro Tour.
Yeah.
But there we go. The run back.
We have the run back. This is going to be hype. I'm pretty sure we're going to have our third commentator join us, Cool Kid's wife.
You can already hear Miss Joy.
In the ambient background, Miss Joy.
So supportive, waiting wherever he goes. Well, actually, I don't know if she was at ESL, but I believe it.
Yeah, she was at ESL. Okay, and just like that, Cold Pipe picking up from where he left off.
And it just creates such a huge inspiration for Cool Kid to walk back, right? What? What?
A perfect. He starts out with a perfect.
Marcus, you needed to start with Alex, bro. And the reason why I say that is because his anti-airs have got to exert some type of pressure.
Yep. And I think he's a little bit afraid to because of that jump medium kick.
Yeah.
Just like that again.
But they're coming in these ranges where, as a Rashid player, he wants to throw a fireball. And he wants to represent that offensive pressure to keep Cold Pipe from advancing along the ground. Just don't worry about that.
Yep.
Either with Rashid and be ready for it, as you can see right here, or with Alex, where there's no projectiles for Zenki to really think about jumping over. But he is getting the offensive pressure here. Great block by Cold Pipe. Is that -2? Is that -2? He didn't know that. We're going to get that SPD? No, he tried to hold up.
Is that -2?
I got to look it up. Meanwhile, just from getting punished off of that, Cool Kid actually has yet another trigger. Yes. Actually checked it, and Cool Kid stayed there, did not backdash. So that's an interesting development from the first time they played. Great tech there by Cold Pipe. Cool Kid is still in a really close situation to win.
Okay, Cool Kid trying to stay alive right now.
He's going to need to find. No,
that jump in. I'm so surprised that he's like getting jumped in on so freely.
Especially for him to have found all of these things. So the mixer with the wind is actually 0. So Cool Kid may have been trying to push it, or might even down back. Cool Kid telling him to go to character. No, he said, no, go to character select.
Okay, so it looks like, according to Callisto in Twitch chat, because I see everything, that's -2.
It's not, what?
It's -2.
It is -2. Okay. FA2, you betrayed me.
So Lewis knew that.
And I mean, it's one thing to know. Oh, no.
It's 0 with win.
Yes, with the win. Yeah.
So he just made the right decision.
So we're about to see the wrestling match that you were talking about.
All right, yep.
Boris Karloff, Macho Man Savage.
Yep.
Against the Hulkster. Cool Kid is putting his tournament life in Alex's hands.
Yeah. I mean, and I feel
like. Is he allowed to do that? Can you pick no character?
I feel like Alex does fine in this matchup, though. I know Alex is on the lower end of things overall this season because some of the things they took away. But I feel like he does fine in this matchup.
And just like that, Cool Kid has opened up the offensive floodgates. No more walking back and trying to hold the space. He said, I don't like what it results from that. Okay, moderate punish.
And he's going to have to represent that knee drop if he wants to challenge him jumping in like that.
And it's a scary thought that maybe he needs EX meter to get one that Geef really will respect.
Ooh, he actually caught the back dash.
catch him holding up. Represent +3 lariats.
Oh!
And the crouch medium kick from the range. And just like that, being willing to initiate offense without a neutral win.
Yep.
Push Cold Pipe from corner to corner. You know, it's sick they're actually they're actually fighting in a wrestling ring.
Yeah, this is good. Ooh, nice forward fierce.
Couple of chin checks. There's
nice.
the elbow
Yep.
or the shoulder into the EX. Couple back dashes again, and just like that, Cool Kid looking much more under control.
Ooh, gets the crush counter sweep, and he's using that to build up V reversal, a V gauge. I mean, and he got it. Ooh, dashing XPD.
Very narrow space there found by Cold Pipe. Now the offensive pressure. Alex does not have a true reversal. Although he does have EX stun gun to get out of a lot of meaties. But it got caught, and that might be a stun.
And Lewis is not phased or impressed with the character change. And he is now on match point to double eliminate Cool Kid.
I might be lost. Okay, excellent sleep. Oh, and one for you, sir. Automoting up, but this is the combo. Great, confirmed by Cool Kid. Now the pressure's real.
Oh, he just let it rip.
Oh, SPD's not ready. Cool Kid with another great confirm. Into the knee smash. Only needs one more for the stun. Black.
Oh, and Cool Kid
digging it out.
Now, last time he lost because of a situation like that, but he was letting that rip. Good stuff from Cool Kid.
Actually, the delay helped it because Geek was coming up for the flex, which resulted in that counter hit. But if you're Cool Kid, those are a couple of great rounds. Even though it was match point, those were 3 really good rounds because he wanted to get forward, and he did so.
Yep.
And that's a great bit of confidence if he does want to try to switch that style back to playing a little bit more of a passive game, knowing that he can turn up the offense on Alex or on Geek with Alex is going to be a huge boon moving forward. But
all right, and so it looks like, you know, Lewis just wanted to break Cold Pipe. Of course he's going to rock this out with Geese because you can't see him picking anyone else.
I don't even know what he picks in anything else.
All right, so this is the last game of pools before top 16. Winner advances, the loser.
Will Cold Pipe lock out all of the former top 3?
Which would be crazy.
Round 1. Fight.
Yo, you better come with it today.
Oh, just like that.
Crouch strong, too much recovery on that, sir. You must not throw that out there. Got caught by the stun gun. Nice. Whoa. Oh, but no juggle. That's an interesting choice there by Cold Pipe. And I think Cold Pipe now is reaching a little bit too far with some of these SBD attempts. The jumps are there, but he's got to find a little bit more if he can, and got to react to more stun guns. He's gotten caught by almost everyone so far.
Oh, gets caught. Trying to build up that V gauge.
Put him right to the ground. Gets the back tech on time by Cool Kid trying to get out. Yes.
And he gets out of there.
Commando dive. Leave the situation, sir. He gonna try that against Keith, and it worked.
Oh.
What? What in the reset? He stole that.
He did it.
That's Keith. He could have just light punched SPD his whole life away.
He did it though.
And the shoulder smash. Cool Kid looking like he's turning it up.
Ooh. This SPD.
Just a light punch though, so Cool Kid get a free backdash. Great challenge by Cool Kid, and it looks like he's just gonna elect to allow those jump ins to happen. Ooh, big punish? No, just a crush light. That could have been an SPD. That's the damage that Cold Pipe was finding against the Rashid and that he'll need to have against Alex.
Ooh, nice V reversal.
Chase.
Ooh, big boot. Ooh, get the forward fierce. Get the hit. Oh, what happened right there?
I don't know. Cool Kid didn't look down at his controller. It seemed like he was ready for it.
Oh!
He was just get a raw SPD? No, backdash. He was ready. I think we'll get the cure.
Oh!
Waiting, and he stole it again.
And Cool Kid, what a performance. The change helped a lot. And Wade Cool Kid gets his revenge and advances into top 16 Loser side.
Loser side, though.
All right.
And we still got Chicago Classicals Union represented, which is a character that gave him a lot of trouble. Eric C. is in winners. Zach in the Box was giving him trouble before. Random High Fives is in this top 16 right now.
So it's definitely up here. He's in the shark-infested waters, but he's still swimming.
It took an hour to turn that guy into an underdog, but that is just the nature of where we're at right now in the developing Street Fighter V meta. I am very excited about that. This is the year for fighting games. I think this is probably the biggest year for fighting games since 2011. So we was actually watching Injustice videos. And I know this is an official broadcast. I'm going to get off it real quick with it. That game's looking fun.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
But I want to shout y'all all out for being with us right now. This has been Eli Curry with iRedman. We are going to go on break.
Yep, a quick break.
We'll be right back. Just
don't go too far.
Give me my Oreo shake, my chili fries. Chili fries. That's not going to be a good mix, but I'm going to do it anyway.
All right, that sounds lethal. It sounds like that bathroom going to get exposed.
But I'm not driving the car.
Right, I'm not driving the car.
So we will catch y'all on the other side of a very bad culinary decision.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys sit tight, and we'll be right back more with Chicago Mix-Up Monthly, part of Rebel Proving Grounds. So stay tuned.